everybody, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, and today we are continuing on our Empire campaign here with Balthazar Gelt, Emperor Karl Franz, and the whole crew. Last time we left off, we made some pretty good progress here. We united the last of the Empire factions. We have them all now. All the Elector Counts are together, and we can summon them at any point should we so wish. We actually literally have the ability here, which is pretty good. It replenishes all the state troops instantly for the cost of a little bit prestige, which is pretty good. There's some nice units in here, particularly some of the Knights, Nolan Ironsiders, Hutchland Long Rifles are pretty good. Probably get some of them in one of these armies eventually. We have enough money to build up some more armies, and we might just do that. I might look into seeing what other knightly orders we can represent. If we can get Talabheim up, like a Knights of the Blazing Sun army, could be cool. Get some Knights of Mermidia going. But yeah, we got Ostermark and Nordland confederated here, so we're looking good to go. We also finished up our Pantheon devotion to Sigmar here, and we're looking good. Chaos has pretty much been... the first wave has been deterred, but we're still waiting on Archaon's wave here, so, you know, we'll see how that all plays out here. Alright, Griffinwood, just like some fields. We're rebuilding the province of Ostermark here. Betchfin had some curious choices. The AI, not always the best at choosing what to build, but, you know, it is what it is. Bring you back down to replace one of the Blackguard that you ended up losing. Oh, actually, if you can bring up your Knights of More building, then that would be a good place to have a resupply point, actually, for that specific for the specific army at least. But yeah, everything else is looking to be pretty good here. Castle Dankenhof here, we should save up some money to upgrade that. A lot of our places are starting to get to tier 5 provinces. Balthazar Gelt's army is ready to go. Get him up towards the north as well, ready to come to war with these guys. Warrior Priest ready to get some upgrades. Immaculate Flesh is pretty good. Volkmar the Grim, he's up here on his crusade. We're here to get rid of Crackdrak, the Chaos Fortress up here in the north. Make sure that they just don't have any strongholds up here, because I really don't want to be dealing with like their remnants anywhere really. So we can get rid of their fortress here. That'd be cool. And who better than the Supreme, the Grand Theogenist himself. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and turn Volkmar the Grim around here though, first off, and we're gonna go ahead, jump in, and get rid of Knut Kjarlson here and his Norse skin followers who dare to try and you know, get rid of us here. Bam, here we go. Starting up our deployment. Been a while since we used his army, and I wanna show it off once more. His Knights of the Fiery Heart here. Very cool, very beautiful. The Knights of Sigmar here, ready to deliver their fury to the Norskin heretics. You have to watch out for the Frostworm. He's definitely going to be very annoying, but if we can get some nice focus fire down, hopefully it won't be too bad. They are in a rampage stance here, so they're all going to be having perfect vigor, which is especially going to be dangerous on these Marauder Champions. Marauder Champions are no joke, man. They will do pretty good. But, you know, we have some experienced knights here. They're ready to take the fight to them. And we're going to try to get as much... deploy as back as far as possible to give our guns as much time as possible to fire in. And really give us as much space to work with as possible as well. Alright. So, the classic spaced out Halberdier formation, because they're just there to have a front line set in, to hold it. And then the Sigmarite Disciples... they're around to support. They give that nice immune to psychology, and of course the Hammers of Sigmar in the center to have that AP. And we also have our heroes ready to go. Warrior Priest on one side, Volkmar on the other. Light Wizard, probably around there. Handgunners, of course, ready to go. And then our Hellblaster volley guns here, probably ready to deploy out on each flank. They are missing a little gun from each wagon there, but that's alright. Okay, and they're going to be very good for focusing down on their big targets, mainly their mammoths, and maybe not the Frostworm. but maybe it's a pretty big model, so it can get hit pretty well. Mainly the handgunners, though, they're going to be tasked with getting rid of that one as soon as possible. All right, we're going to go ahead and start up the battle, and don't forget we also have the Wrath of the Heldenhammer. Deploy that on any of our heroes, gives them a huge damage resistant buff, and along with a huge damage, like basically bound banishment spell around them for a little while. And it looks like they're going to play a little bit passive here, so we'll go ahead and move up, get our guns into range here. If they want to sit back and play passively, then I mean, more power to us. It gives our guns enough time to line up the perfect first shots here. And I mean, the Feral Mammoth's going to be pretty good to take down. First, the Marauder Champions are going to be dangerous, but really it's their monsters that can deal out the most amount of damage in the shortest time possible. So I'm looking to take them down first. Their Lord over there on a chariot, but I mean, none of their chariots can compare to Volkmar's Pimp Chariot here. So I'm not too worried about them. Alright, I'm going to want my guns to focus fire on the same target here, just so that we can take them down as quickly as possible. Remember, okay, good. These guys are on guard mode. I'll have to move up a little bit to get into optimum range. Alright, perfect. Our ability is ready to go as well.
The Empire endures, as you say.
Perfect. Our Hellblaster Mulligan is starting to fire in here. Now the Mammoth does have a little bit of physical and missile resistance, which will help it out. But it's only going to help it out. It's not going to save it here. You can already see the damage stacking up here. And hopefully you can actually get some, like, penetration shots here to get rid of some of these Norskins. Yep, these Marauder Champions. Of course, he's going out of range of our other Hellblaster. No, keep on focusing it down. I want to get rid of that thing. They got some Skin Wolves moving out to the flanks that we got to be wary of. Skin Wolves combined with the Norscan Ice Wolves are going to be a mighty force to be reckoned with indeed. Skin Wolves, of course, having that bonus versus large, so we can't rely on the Knight's Griffin alone to deal with them. They're definitely going to need some support. I think we'll do something like this here. Alright, get rid of that Feral Manticore just because I hate Manticores. Alright, perfect. Okay, get rid of their thing. Alright, we're starting to push in here. And let's show them what for.
We are ready! Shaman! Prepare for combat!
Alright, this is going to be a perfect opportunity for a banishment on that left flank. That's going to be brutal. Alright, and already that Frostworm is dead. That's the problem of having a large model right there. Alright, perfect. Yeah, that Mammoth is getting messed up. Perfect. The handgunner's now picking apart those Skin Wolves. Alright, yeah, this Mammoth is down for the count. Alright, pop down this ability over here on our Warrior Priest friend just so he can help clear out these Marauder Champions. Alright, have these boys change targets. Alright, Hellblaster Volley Guns reform. Yeah, and you guys keep on firing into those javelins.
Yes, General.
Perfect. Fire into them, and yeah, we're starting to overwhelm them here. Have a bound banishment, might as well pop that over there. Their bound spells, might as well use them. And banishment's a really good spell to have. Oh yeah, look at that. Go ahead, just getting rid of those guys right off the bat, and there we go. That is a Marauder army dealt with quick and easy. Yeah, as I said, that Frostworm is a big old model, so like handgunners can just make quick work of it. And then that combined in with Volkmar just being able to go to town, 605, that bonus versus With a little bit of bonus versus Lord support, it's just too much for them. Or triple fast forward a little bit just to let our guns sing a little bit and finish off some of these Marauder champions. And bam, the day is ours once more. Alright, and bam, there we go. The Norskins trying to slow us down and stop us from defeating their cruel masters in the north, but it shall not be enough. We'll go ahead and execute what captives
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
are left over, and we shall continue to push on towards
Never.
Crackdrack here.
I will cleanse them.
Move up a little bit. Next turn we'll encamp to get some more replenishment, and then we'll keep on moving on. Get pistol chops here, and then keep on going. Get stand your ground would be good. Probably get logician as well, just because the warrior priests replenish troops alone isn't quite enough. I mean, every lord having the ability to just replenish their troops as quickly as possible is going to be important, especially if we decide to, you know, expand beyond our borders somewhere that's not going to have a good replenishment pool. It'd be nice to have that on some of our other legendary lords. But Emperor Karl Franz doesn't have to worry about that at all. And in fact, I was thinking of bringing him back down, but there isn't really anything that I need him for. So actually, I'm gonna keep on pushing him north. I'm gonna go raise the Sarl encampment down. Boris Todbringer, though, definitely does have to come back. His army, while nice, it's an okay army. Isn't really built to handle the north as well. Franz's army is pretty elite. I'm not worried about him whatsoever, but the regular halberdiers of Boris are definitely at risk here. Oh, but okay, there we go. Another turn is down. And, you know, we're just gathering up our forces. We have plenty of 20 stacks ready, so that when Chaos does decide to show their face, we'll be able to, you know, marshal all of our forces around here, and hopefully be able to alpha strike down the heads of Chaos. Again, to stop the invasion, Archaon, Kolek, and Sigvald all have to be dead at the same time. If even one of those three is alive at any point, then the invasion will continue along. So we really need to make sure that we're taking them down at the same time. Because it could be really bad if we wound one of them but not the rest, and then he comes back. Because he could, you know, recruit into any Chaos army, and that includes the ones all the way over in Nagarond, which would mean that we have to chase down and fight every single Chaos army, which is gonna be a problem when there's like 50 of them. Newton, we don't need that. Trust me, we are making enough as is. Alright, we're gonna move up, take on Sarl encampment. You know, the Norskins, they can bring virtually whatever they want, but you know you have a good army when the auto-resolve is giving you heroic victories. That's all I'm gonna say, man. These guys, they can try all they want, but it's not enough. Sarl encampment, gone. The Trollheim Mountains have been completely extinguished of Norskin filth. Hell yeah.
To the provinces.
Boris Todbringer here. Man, even like all of our places are pretty happy, man. That's some good shit. That's some good shit to see right there. Alright. Drakenhof here. We're gonna go ahead, upgrade you. Even like Templehof can upgrade, which is pretty cool. Oh, Pfidorf. Of course. I forgot about you. Like another Wizards Conclave down in the south would be alright. And maybe like a, I don't think maybe like a Tulane Saloon, but we don't have a blacksmith for that. Walls. Walls could be good. Always need a wall at a capital settlement, because the garrisons that just come base aren't really all that good. Nolden's is alright, because we have the Cannon Foundry, and it has a custom map, so it'll be okay. And of course Altdorf, because it's a custom settlement. Although its garrison is you'd think with the Castle Reichsdorf, with the Castle Reichsguard here in Altdorf, it would actually provide Reichsguard in the, or Imperial Foot into the garrison, but it doesn't. Which is a little bit weird. But you know, what can you do? Yeah, you just keep on waiting over there.
Praise Sigmar.
Alright, we need about 50%
Moving out.
movement,
Sigmar
so we can
has shown
encamp,
us the
get a
path.
little bit of replenishment going.
I will marshal the
You
band.
can like
Let us
you
move.
can sit in like Salzmund, replenish up a little bit.
Bring me
All
to
right,
my
cool.
men.
All right, now Franz can come back to the
I see
Empire.
no other option.
Replenish up
Onwards.
at like Norden, and then he might actually just like come back and keep on right and go to like Doomkeep, because like the Icetooth Mountains is also pretty much wiped out. Like, that's another province down for them. Which, I mean, you love to see. You just love to see
Sigmar grant
Chaos
me
getting
strength.
wrecked, man. Yeah, that's good. I think these are fine.
Volkmar the
Cracktrek's
Grim,
already being raided by this by these
defender
guys.
of the
Okay,
faith.
well, in case
I cannot.
we'll stay here
I
just in
go
case
in
they
his
can't
name.
end up actually finishing the job, because they are just a bunch of gobos. I mean, the garrison in that place isn't fantastic, but I mean, still always worth having a backup plan. You never know. You never know what could happen. So we'll stick around just a little for a little while, see how it goes. And yeah, save up our money. And yeah, we're just building up, man. That's our guild. Chilling around. I mean, could consider going to war with Kislev. Can't confederate them. But I mean, the territory that they have, it's not great. I mean, they have a little bit of our territory that I would want. Like, I want to finish off the rest of Ostermark here. But the dwarves also have a little bit of it, and I don't want to start shit with them either. So I'm kind of just put in a weird position where I can't do too much. All right. Out of all these, demolish the monoliths. It doesn't matter. All right, that's fine. Volkmar the Grim. Yep, just continue to chill
I
there.
command here.
And,
Yes,
and
to
he's
unite the
already
provinces.
healed up. All right, let's go ahead and do some sea stuff here. Sail to the wreck. Fight a foe in battle. Yeah, that's nothing, man. Vampire Coast, get out of here. We literally lost 0. All right, some money and some experience. Most of our stuff is already gold chevron, so it doesn't matter. But hey, we got some levels out of it, so you know it's not worth nothing.
Is
Both
it
of our
time?
guys up to their esteemed combatants.
Yes.
Upgrade them a little bit.
Summon
Go into
the
Erengrad,
Elector
give them
Counts.
like a little boost to their public order, because they're having issues. Alright, oh yes, perfect. Talbheim can upgrade. That's exactly what I want to see. Templehof can even upgrade. Sword and Shield, and is it worth upgrading you guys to the Sword and Shield variants? Maybe, because I can't always like guarantee that I'll get their charge bonus off, and it makes their stats a little bit better. I'll upgrade 1 to the Sword and Shield variant. Let's see the difference in stats. Oh yeah, that's actually significantly better for not that huge of a payoff or trade-off in charge bonus. It's only like 10. Yeah, okay, that's definitely worth it. So yeah, get the Sword and Shield variant. So that way they're better in melee in case I can't get that charge bonus off perfectly, or, you know, weird stuff happens with Cav all the time. So, you know, it's good to have that up, just in case. Alright, perfect. Is it ready to go? Balthazar Gelt. Come out of March stance. Maybe we can get like Fort Ostrovok back. Reclaim this whole area, maybe.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Honestly, at this point, it's kind of just like YOLO, why not? Oh, hey, and look,
This is wise.
they couldn't end up taking it. You know,
Ready.
like I said, just in case. Alright, perfect, and, yeah, I mean, the Chaos Fortifications here. Oh yeah, Cracktrekk has a custom map that's a little bit of a pain in the ass to break through. Not a great garrison here. A lot of Chaos Cultists. They're pretty terrible on their own. Look at their stats, but they do have a really cool ability called Sacrifice, where they, of course, sacrifice about half of their own HP and model count in order to give a huge buff to everything around them, plus 30 melee attack and 10 leadership. Pretty huge. Too bad won't help them here. The 2 aspiring champions are terrifying, but luckily they're not very good in auto-resolve. So man, we can go ahead and just raise it. And actually, that destroys the Warriors of Chaos, so very cool. Warriors of Chaos are just straight up, they're just straight up dead. Hell yeah, you'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Alright. Speaking of courage, I don't want to lower your melee attack that much. I mean, the extra charge bonus reduction for all enemies in the province is pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good, because that applies to the whole region, not even just for this army. So that could be really useful. All right, and our light wizard, go ahead and get Quell so we can get potent up, kind of get that scaling going with our magic. Again, it's just +3, but every wizard that gets that trait is adding +3 to every wizard everywhere. So you know, it's useful to have for sure. And once Talabheim gets up, we can get that going. I was looking around. I don't think we have very many other knightly orders not represented here. Yeah, because the Knights Griffin are in Balthazar Gelt's army. Now I'm just wondering where some of the other knightly orders are, because there's a lot more than what we've seen. Because this is only like a handful that we actually have available to us here. If I go into custom battles and can see all the ones that have assets for them, there are a ton, right? Some of them are obviously just not in this area. Like there's some in Estalia and Talea, and then even in Araby, like the Crusader Knights, who are out there, who, I mean, obviously have their base of operations not within the Empire. Okay, hello, Throg. It's coming out. Trying to bring the herd onto us, but it's just not going to work out for you, buddy. A heroic victory for us. I mean, I'll take it, man. But yeah, and a whole bunch of them though. I just don't know where they are, which is a little bit sad. I wish I had like a guide to find out where all of them are. Like there's the Knights of the Twin-Tailed Orb, which are pretty cool. Like they're like these hermit knights for Sigmar that are pretty good. I think that's actually the order that Archaon used to be a part of before he went did his whole Anakin. Oh, I'm actually evil now. That whole shtick.
Are you?
Which would be pretty cool to have them, but I don't actually know where they are. All right, here's some. The Evenant Monastery. Yeah, here's the Ragnarites. Here's their home base, founded by a White Wolf brother named Brother Templar Ragnar Franzarson. Almost 600 years ago, the isolated order was controversially taken into the cult of Ulrich in 1975 by R. Ulrichs Franzarson, Ragnar Franzarson's grandson. And here we go. Here's the Ragnarites' home base, I guess, here in Erengrad. That's actually really cool. Yo, and this is also really cool. We have a little Norse contingent that come down. I guess not all of them. Again, Norse are a very complicated people, so not all of them are gonna, you know, want to live by the ways of the North, obviously. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Get some pottery kilns up, probably. Or I don't know. Like there's some pretty bad corruption up here, so maybe like one of these would be good. Get a chapel to Ulrich because it's all the way up north. But yeah, once we upgrade it, we can get the Ragnarites home base here, which is cool. Get like a blacksmith there, and like some Norse boys. All right, Force Ostrovok. Settlement revealed. Why did it do that as if there's Skaven here? Oh, there are. Clan Moors. How did they get up here? Well, anyways, Occupy. They don't have anything there. Get wrecked. I guess they probably had an Undercity or something there that gave it to them. At this point, I'd just like to see where they all are, because there are some that I'd really like to know. I like one of my favorites that's in this game are the Knights of the Gold Lion. I saw you saw some of them really early on in the series because you can get them at the Reikland Tier 2 Cavalry building.
Friends of the Empire.
All right, they want to become friends again. But they have their main headquarters, I think, in one of the crusading areas in Araby. So if we took one of those, I think that's where their knightly order thing is held.
Ready.
At least that's old information. They used to have a guide to where they all were. Some of it might still be good. Some of it, I don't know. honestly. It's kind of hard to tell. Just because, like, the mod has changed so much over the years. Yeah, we'll go ahead and
The
colonize it, why
nation
not?
calls.
Bring you
Blessings
back
of
to here.
Sigmar upon you.
But, I mean, so if we could ever get there, that'd be a cool place to look. But, I mean, some places are just really far out of the way. Like, to send an army all the way over there just for the chance is a little bit fruitless, I would say. A little fruitless. And it's a little bit sad that the Knights Mariner got moved to their own submod as well.
Yes, General.
But, you know, things happen.
Let us
It's
move.
mods. It's free content. You can't be too mad here. Public order stuff gonna be important. Oh god. I guess I'll upgrade Warlord Forest. Why not? I have like very little better to do with my money. To the point where we can upgrade just absolutely everything around here. Alright, and your army is ready to go. Yeah, you need some XP before you can turn to Blackguard. Alright, so we bring you back up north. Alright, our Dwarf Void is ready to go. Upgrade his Blade Shield.
Sigmar be praised.
Perfect. Yeah, look at us. We have having all of our forces over here. Might be worth going and destroying the Bearsenlings, since Kislev doesn't want to do it. And Kislev's just going on a huge colonization mission over here. Getting up Crackdrak and all the Norscan settlements. I mean, they're welcome to it.
Friends
I
of
don't
the
want that territory. Crackdrak might have been okay. Probably should have occupied it because of the diamonds there. Those are always very profitable. But, you know, oh well. It's a hard territory to keep. They'll lose it when Chaos comes back. Though it does have a pretty cool map. Unless you, like, babysit it, though, it's you know, going to fall to constant rebellions and stuff like that.
Knowledge is power.
Alright, cool. And what do we want here? Probably elixirs and potions again. Or any chemical enhancements, rather. For our buff, just to get that weapon strength
Sigmar
across
grant
faction
me
wide.
strength.
It's pretty good. It's pretty useful. Nice to have. Let's see. Poor Ostrovok. Do you have anything special? No, no special knightly orders. Or special landmark buildings. Okay. Cool. Well, at least it's good to know that they don't have anything special. And for Strogov, yeah, no, nothing here either. Alright, good to know. Well, you know, we can cross them off the list at least. Perceptive Defender of Man? It's noble. None of these are particularly great. Well, we'll go with the Confident. Respect you, because I don't know what the AI gave to you. Alright, all the basics, and you can be a Knights of the Blazing Sun guy. Okay, and a Leader of Renowned up. Go Lightning Strike. And then Bolster Leadership, Eminent Grandmaster. I guess just that Deadly Blade make you a little bit better. Perfect. And we move you into there. Get you a Wizard. Battle Wizard. Make it appropriately fire. And, yeah, Determined's okay. Regal,
Ready to burn them.
neither are perfect. Okay, Fireball. Running Head, Flame Storm is really good. And then, yeah, there we go. We can bring you over.
Powerful move.
What, probably get you... Actually, like a Captain wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, get him, like, disciplined. Give a little bit buff to the whole army. Praise training. Yeah, he can have, like, the officer squad, so give him, like, a barbed warhorse. Melee attack, melee defense, and weapon strength. Perfect.
It will be an honor.
Bring him over as well, and alright. Then we can get his army going up. As soon as things get ready. I'll bring him over to get some, like, artillery and stuff until the Knights of the Blazing Sun building is actually, you know, built. kind of an important thing that isn't done with it yet. And then he can go on his crusade to kind of get his homeland reconquered, I guess. Get Astalia, maybe Talea. We'll see. Kind of Skaven are down there, so we'll see how his conquest goes, his expedition. All right, you can come up to Zavastra.